Is anyone else really sad that it's over?
Those vegan guys. There's just no queen like a vegan queen.
Hiya, I'm Gemini.
And I'm Creeping My Husband.
And together we are the Vegan Queens. So this is it. It's the final episode of our Drag Race UK review show. I better get the USB open.
What a roller coaster ride, hasn't it been?
Do you know what? It's been absolutely amazing.
Wonderful.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
From beginning to end. All the queens, all the looks, all the competitions, everything. And this week, with the final three, was particularly poignant.
It was.
It felt.
Yeah. No, there were a lot of lovely moments, weren't there? And we
Very,
really
very lovely moments.
delved into who these people are that we've got to know. You know, that just makes us love them even more.
Well, I mean, what did turn out was, so let's start. So we started with the podcast.
Yeah, we
guesting, didn't we? Yeah. So the first guest to the podcast, you've seen it before in the show with RuPaul and Michelle Visage.
What's the tea?
And you know, they go in one at a time. And the lovely bagger went in.
She did.
And they asked her.
Well, they sort of brought up some issues that we discussed in the previous episode. You know, when she had the makeover with her mum, and they were sort of saying, you know, is there something going on there? And she really opened up, didn't she?
Very, very much so. Yeah.
Beautifully, and very in a way that didn't feel like she was doing it for the camera.
Well, she wasn't doing it for the camera.
No.
She'd been given the opportunity to, and don't forget this was all filmed weeks ago, so this isn't in response to what people were saying.
Absolutely, yeah.
On the internet. This was in response to her mother visiting the show, and just said that you know, she'd seen her mum perhaps 7 times over 10 years, and she'd lived with her nan for most of her
life.
Yeah. So that kind of explains that story, but it was just really nice to see Bagger have a lovely kind of intimate moment with Michelle and Ru, and Ru seemed genuinely moved.
Yeah.
Because she never gives hugs.
No, she doesn't. She's very non-tactile, isn't she? With the queens.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly completely non-tactile. Yeah. But here we've got a lovely picture, because she asked for it, didn't she?
She made a point, didn't she?
Said,
saying,
you know,
can I have an hug?
Can I give you a hug? So that was lovely. And we hope you've seen that because it was beautifully poignant.
Yeah, it was.
And then we had good old Davina.
The DDC on the BBC.
Davina de Campo, darling. And she had her lovely chats. We've got a picture of that there.
Not so many revelations really came out in that, did they? So.
No, she was bubbling with confidence, and it was good to see because, as we've mentioned in previous episodes, it was, you know, the whole kind of you can't punch yourself and blame everyone else for your black eyes.
Exactly.
So it was good to see her being confident and owning that confidence. Yeah. You're the only person that can, girl.
Yeah. What she did say, which I liked, was when she was discussing her row with the Vivian, with RuPaul stirring the pot as per. Oh, so it was Vivian, was it? What did you say about her? You know, but she's got a telly show to make, fair play.
Yeah.
Davina actually acknowledged, she was like, you know what, even if I did have a rough time with the Vivian, that was me fighting against myself. That's the issue that I allowed to happen.
Yeah.
Good on you for owning it. You know, we all make mistakes, don't we? We all react rashly, but that's how you deal with it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
And then, of course, we had the Vivian pop in for a chat. And again, some kind of she was speaking to the power of the show, but she also spoke very highly, and rightly so, to the power of herself.
Indeed.
And her own strength to own her addictions and conquer them.
And she brought up, didn't she, it's such an issue on the drag and the gay scene, and there's not enough support for it, so well done, girl.
Yeah.
Raise that issue.
Yeah, very, very important. So that was all, you know, quite a lovely moment. And then they were told, what they were going to be doing for the main task, and it was basically Strictly Come Dancing.
Basically, if we're honest,
You know, because Michelle was on there, so it was like the girls were going to be doing a different dance each.
Yes.
Oh, and there's tango and Fanta and all sorts being
Samba
thrown around.
and all sorts of
Samba, that's the
things.
one, not Fanta. That's a canned drink.
I'd much prefer Fanta.
So would I.
Yeah. So yeah, here we see this. They had the choreographers. One of them were off Love Island. One of them were off Strictly. I forget which is which. One was small. One were big. Fairly interchangeable. No shade.
Oh, the brothers.
Yeah, they were brothers, weren't they?
They were very cute.
They were cute. Yeah.
They were cute boys.
I loved it when Viv was like, "He's only about that big, and he keeps shouting at me." But so they introduced, and then they sort of all had their turn, didn't they? And
Yeah.
DDC brought up, obviously as she's told us many times, you know, she has a lot of skills in dance and choreography.
Oh, she were doing this spinny thing, cartwheel.
All bits.
It's like it's basically a cartwheel with
Basically.
someone else involved, isn't it? Where you end up with your legs in there under their chin.
a lazy cartwheel.
Done that many a time.
Yeah.
Not on stage though.
Indeed. Yeah, I've always had a mat underneath me. And so she was doing all right. She were fine, weren't she?
They were grand.
Vivian and Bagger were a bit apprehensive because they're like, my skill set doesn't lie.
So how are we?
Let's look at this one first because it's when they first introduced. So Davina just drops down into the splits, dead nonchalant there,
Yep.
looking fabulous. While Davina and Bagger are like, it's nice that, in background. And then Bagger were trying to learn, weren't she, her choreography.
Yeah, she looked like she was struggling a bit. Update coming up.
And then this were all three of them. Viv possibly seemed to struggle a bit based on what we saw.
I think Viv's was very much psychological because she'd had such time on the
Yes.
girl group challenge, and that had been for the first time where she was in the bottom two and had to
Yeah.
lip sync for her life.
Well, it was pretty much the same challenge, weren't it? Because they had to, because the dance was gonna
Choreography
be-
and it's song and it's, do you know what I mean? So, and it's having to do it all at once.
Exactly,
isn't
integrate those
It's
three
having to do it
things.
all at the same time.
and not look like this.
It took Paul 6 weeks to learn the most simple dance routine you could ever do in your life for a play when he was at Oldham College.
Did it really?
Yeah, and the teacher couldn't teach it him. It took one guy, Russell, who was the love.
Shout out to Russell.
Indeed.
But yeah, so basically they're preparing this to Rock It to the Moon, which is RuPaul's hit song. I use the word lightly.
Was she bare?
She don't mind, she won't watch us, will she? And if she does, love you. I'm only joking. And so they had to write their own verse as well and match the choreography to it. So it was quite a tough undertaking in many ways. But they got there,
They did.
didn't they?
Yeah, and the actual finished performance was really well gelled.
Yeah,
It was, I think they all did great.
they did.
We've got some pictures of it all here. I've got. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Are you ready for this?
Y'all ready for this?
This is how they appeared before they walked onto the runway to do the dance, okay? Ba-ba!
You know-
It's like Charlie's Angels meets, what's he called? The man with the gun.
Oh, Man with the Golden Gun. Man from Uncle.
No, the man, James Bond.
James Bond. Man from
Bond
Uncle.
Girls, Charlie's Angels. Oh,
All of it. And do you know what I loved about this? This is how I would like to be lit every time I perform.
what, in pitch black?
In
with
pitch
light
black,
behind
so
you?
I don't have to bother shaving. That'd be gorgeous. But yeah, so they came out, didn't they? And Bagger were up first with her little solo bit.
She did right well.
She did. I hated the dresses, I'll be honest, what they all wore.
It's just because they were very they were of the task.
Yeah, I don't think they owned them, did they?
I think they were given them for the task.
Yeah. So Bagger's here wearing a
here's
slinky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. A lovely picture of our Bagger wearing her dress.
She wrote a lovely verse actually about inclusion across the LGBTQI community. It's worth noting that.
Yeah.
Because she normally does comedy, doesn't
Watch
she?
it,
So-
listen to it.
Yeah, download it. Davina pops up next, doesn't she? Well, I said pops up, pops down,
Yeah.
And then up.
Oh, she can do those splits.
and then down,
I know.
and then down.
They were like lifting her from outside, just. She was like.
Throwing around like an
Which
old
is the noise
carbon
I used to
bag.
make when I was about 17, and anyone went down there.
No, it's more of a.
No, it screams now. Get up! So there's Davina doing a lovely splits, and here's the fabulous Vivian.
Yes.
Doing, and you know what? She did great. She did absolutely great.
Serving performance throughout work.
But like I said, they all did. Nobody pulled my vision. Nobody.
No.
I didn't think, oh, you were the weak. I didn't even think you were the weaker. I thought Davina was the most skilled because you can do the splits.
Yeah, the technically skilled.
Yeah.
Yes.
But performance.
Beautiful, cohesive performance. I think Michelle said, didn't she, in the judging, this was 3 people at the top of their game. So it might not have been Michelle selling what they're doing. It worked 3 people who've just learned a dance the previous day. So that was nice.
There or there first.
There one. There's two.
Runway.
So they have the critiques. Oh, shall we show what they all wore on Runway first, actually?
Let's do that.
Yeah.
So, here we've got the lovely bagger in this lovely mint green
Loved it.
number.
Yeah.
Beautiful dress.
Cool.
And Cheryl Oles Marilyn Monroe wig. What Cheryl left.
Just no show got on. She's like, where's my wig?
And Bagger was like, shouldn't leave things lying around, girl. Well on her head. She looked lovely in it, actually.
She didn't know. She looked beautiful. She was very sort of Golden Girls-y in a way. You know, because it had the big batwing sleeve sort of thing, but then a lovely slit up the front.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
And they did. Oh well, no, we'll do that after. We'll do just the runway looks first.
Okay,
Davina, very British. Da da da. Is that our tune? Da 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 da. No.
No.
By the Dots, America, innit? Oh yeah, how is this stupid? It's not even about Britain. It's about the Queen.
Britain, it's about the Queen. I'm a Queen. Is it about me? No. So why is it still there?
It's a good question.
Thanks.
Davina's runway, lovely.
Lovely, very patriotic.
Yeah,
Wasn't it? Yeah.
We enjoyed that. Oh, we haven't done Rue. Let's stick Rue in now before we do the Viv. So there's the Rue in her lovely look. Much more woman than usual.
She was,
Do you know what I mean?
there was less of a drag element about. Not, I don't.
Very
think it was
feminine.
Very feminine. That loaf on her head.
Yeah,
like
I liked
Eureka O'Hara used to wear all the time. Lovely.
Oh, do you like the hairstyles today? By the way, I did.
We had to walk back from the bus stop.
I'm learning that James Mansfield. Oh, she's fabulous. Check her out.
She good.
And here is the lovely Vivian. This took our breath away. Seriously, this reminded me. This was very much Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
Big number entrance. Yeah. The sculpted wig, the sparkly dress, the makeup on point yet again.
My gay heart.
Beautiful. And because it was the last runway, they all got really great feedback for both the performance and their runway looks.
Yes.
And Rue had a picture of them all at 3.
Oh, this would break me, this.
And, you know, just held up the picture and kind of said to each of them in turn, so here's them with Bagger's picture. You know, Bagger, what would you say to 3-year-old you?
Yeah.
I don't even want to portray what they said because I think it's really important for people to watch it.
Yeah.
It's not fair for us to give you that impression, but it was very poignant, it was very beautiful, and it was very powerful. Funnily enough, all 3 of them were.
No, I agree. In different ways, they were all. Yeah. What would you say to 3-year-old you, just out of interest?
I would say look beyond your roots. Oh, well, see, no, that's a very complex thing to say to a 3-year-old, isn't it? What would I say to my younger self? Because let's face it, if you said something to your 3-year-old self, they wouldn't.
They probably wouldn't,
They wouldn't even comprehend. Yeah. But to my younger self, I would say, stop waiting for someone to push you.
Yeah.
Push yourself. You've got what it takes. Stop being daft. Don't waste time. And very similar to what Vivian said to herself, actually. Don't waste too much time doing too many silly things with drugs.
Yeah, good point.
Because I did the same thing, but my poison of choice was amphetamine. Very bad for a few years. Very, very bad. Just don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do them.
Just don't
it's
do
not nice, that.
Shouldn't say kids. This video is not for kids.
Yes. Oh God, yeah. That was lovely. That's nice.
Yeah, and Davina, here's her little baby picture. And again, very just kind of empowering and believe in yourself, and you're going to go through a lot of turmoil, but you're going to get there, you know. And the Vivian's was poignant because, you know, she mentioned her addiction to ketamine, which she'd had for about 4 years, and you know, just kind of said, avoid it if you can.
Yeah. The précis, really. The race is long, but we're all running it, you know.
As if we haven't said it yet, we haven't shown you there's this little kid picture.
Gorgeous.
I'll have to say it so Jason knows when to edit it in.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
Poor lad.
So then it was time for the judges to deliberate, really, wasn't it? They went back to the workroom for the last time, and lo and behold, who should be there?
Everybody!
What were evicted? Evicted. Thrown out.
Eliminated.
Sashayed. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
All of them.
They were all there.
All of them.
Yeah.
Oh no, it were nice though.
It were.
So there they all are.
Look at them gassing. Crystal had a funky wig on. I loved it.
They all looked great actually.
Yeah,
I kind of liked it.
Yeah, they did.
And who were it that said, I think it might have been something Wong said, or were it Crystal said, we're here to choose the final two.
Oh no, Cheryl.
Were it Cheryl?
Yeah. And they were like,
Davina were like,
what? And Viv were like, are you messing? And Bagger were like,
she was just having them on.
yeah, they were.
It was lovely to see all the girls back, and they all looked lovely.
They did. They looked really nice, dressed out in their Sunday finery, didn't they?
Yeah,
Sunday best.
It were nice. So.
Is it time for the last time to do the song?
Are you ready? It's going to be the last time until the new series of the American one starts. If you don't want to know, don't watch. If you don't want to know, don't watch. Go and watch another review, 'cause we're telling things to you. If you don't want to know, don't watch.
So that's you told.
You're gonna miss that.
Yeah, you are.
Beautiful, the gorgeous, the talented, the smelling of vinegar and salt, bag of chips was third place.
Well done, girl.
Is a lovely little moment of her and Davina having an air kiss.
Yeah.
They look like they're about to snug lips, but they didn't.
They do.
touch
They do.
lips.
Never do that with her. She says lesbian. She says. That's quite funny.
So she did. Bless her. So Bagger was third place.
Yeah.
Now then.
Carolyn.
Though it comes to a lip sync like it normally does, right?
Lip sync for the crowd.
Lip sync for the crown between Davina and the Vivian. What song might that be? What's been chosen for such a?
Shall I guess?
Go on.
Was it You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman?
No.
Was it I'm Every Woman?
No.
Was it a girl power anthem like Sisters Are Doing It For Themselves?
No.
What was it?
It was Wham! I'm Your Man. What are you doing?
Really? For the finale? Really?
Now I said immediately, as soon as it came on, I said the only thing I can think to do to this is to strip off while it's on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Any excuse?
To become a man,
Yeah.
kind of while it's on.
Yeah.
But the girls both did a great job of the lip sync.
They did.
As the beautiful queens that they are, they did a fantastic job. And then it was time for deliberation. So we've got a lip sync picture. Sorry, unless it's already been up.
Davina giving you some Bodicea there. And Viv in the back, ready to do a split. It weren't a split, she went on her knees. Same diff in it, love, you look.
And all the girls stood there at the back being supportive,
Yeah.
rocking out.
It's nice, that.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's lovely. And, ladies, gentlemen, they, them, may we please announce that the first Drag Race UK superstar is the Vivian! Well done, Gail! Oh, we're dead proud of you and stuff.
Oh, I feel like a scouse ma.
Do you know what? Well done, Gail. Called it from episode 1.
Episode 1.
Episode 1, I said Davina, Bagger and the Vivian will be the top 3 with the Vivian to win.
Yeah.
I am not Mystic Meg, as I've said before. I'm not Septic Peg.
No.
I'm not Insightful Orlando. I am Gemini.
Yeah. Well, and Mercury's in retrograde, so make what you will of that. So, fabulous. There she is, being crowned by RuPaul.
With a lovely sceptre. They call them a sceptre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely sceptre. I don't know if you should flock that on eBay. Flock a Gale.
Yeah.
Come on, Zub.
Make another one in paper mache. Does same job, doesn't it? Scratching your back.
And here's stood in the lovely doorway. Look, with a fabulous gown. That look was just incredible.
She just looked absolutely beautiful.
She has done the whole season.
Absolutely.
Absolutely the whole season.
You know what I mean?
Right, so kids, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, as a final caveat, we've brought this up before, haven't we? But I would like to say, Vivian has won. The Vivian has won. Nobody was robbed. Nobody deserves to be abused because of how the results turned out.
Yeah, it's got pretty horrible online.
Yeah, already, and I'm like,
in Facebook groups. I think most of it is kids, and that's just how they live.
Yeah.
And that kind of talk to them isn't as damaging to them.
Yeah.
As it actually is.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you know what I mean? But guys, seriously, hateful comments make you a hateful person.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Just be happy for the winner. And be happy for the runners-up.
Yeah.
And be happy for every girl that's been in this series because they are made.
They are amazing. They've got careers.
Yeah, bookings for life now.
Yeah.
No, none of us want any more than that. Trust me. You've got girls like us sat in us kitchen desperately doing a review show on a show we love.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Actually, we came in from a gig last night. We did. We did a gig last night. Rochdale's first Pride.
Very emotional.
Event.
Yeah.
And we watched it late.
We did.
With a chip sandwich and a glass of wine.
Oh, it was now. I had a schlur. She had a wine.
I had a wine.
Oh,
I was spent by then. Proper spent. I do want to say thank you so much to all of you that have supported us doing this show, because I know there's millions of you out there who've supported the show, as in Drag Race UK, brilliant, but those of you who've supported us and watched us and enjoyed it, you're the reason we do this.
Yeah.
You know, and we've had a blast.
We have.
Haven't we?
I don't know what we're going to do without it, to be honest. We'll have to come up with something else. I said to her last night, should we start reviewing Lost?
Can you imagine?
Oh, but...
Plane crashes. Yes, so that's it, innit?
That's it, basically.
Love you.
Well, I love you.
Well done, my sweetheart.
And you.
All of you girls are amazing. Don't worry, I didn't get any pink on you.
It's fine.
All of you girls are amazing. And we're dead serious when we say if you ever need a supporting act, here we are. We sing live and we're fabulous. No, honestly.
I mean, look at us there.
Do you know what I mean?
What do you need?
We've took us time today. We wanted to be impressive.
The higher, the closer to a 3-figure check.
I've got my Batgirl dress on and everything.
Yeah. I've come as Big Ben. There's me donga. Good that, innit?
Let's say goodbye, man.
Alright, love.
Short one this. Thank you very, very much for watching. Be excellent to yourselves and each other.